A database is a set of related data or information organized in tables that contain columns and rows, all sitting in the back end of the database. The database designer and administrator set this up with the aim of making the data easily accessible to the user. The designer's skills ensure the correct information is delivered. For example, when you book a ticket online, the whole process is run by a database, and the designer and administrator's organization of the back end brings up all the correct data and saves all the information. Any application from basic mobile app devices and most software on tablets and computers is run off a database. They are designed using various programs called Database Management Systems, or DBMS. This Gauteng-based business uses Microsoft SQL Server, or SQL, which stands for Structured Query Language, and is suitable for small to medium enterprise needs. Bigger institutions like banks use Oracle as their DBMS. A team, including people with accounting and financial skills, design complex databases such as online banking. A typical working process for the designer and administrator begins with a client meeting to discuss and understand their client's needs and what they want to achieve with their database. For example, a client who runs a business that does research may need 3 separate sets of information: the research projects, people interviewed, and the interview notes. These are 3 main sections to start organizing the data. Then the designer may need to add information under the project column, such as phone numbers, dates, and research subject. And then details under interviews, name, contacts, profession. And so the database grows. The designer uses naming conventions to set the rules for the database. For example, you may choose that all table names and column names will be written in lowercase and each new word is separated by an underscore. The database is tested by entering information correctly and incorrectly. For example, the rule for entering dates may be that it will only accept numbers. So he will test it using letters, and an error message will appear, showing that the database is working according to the rules. It will then be tested using the correct rules. The designer also implements security by creating usernames and passwords to control access to the database. Once the database is set up, the designer takes the client through it and gets client sign-off. He also offers backup for any problems. To qualify for this career, you need a grade 12 with maths, enabling you to follow various study paths within information technology and computer sciences. Good database designers and administrators need to be detail-oriented, analytical, and to regularly improve their skills and knowledge.